What's up guys, it's Azrin here and we are back with a team building video for my week 4 match of the TISA versus Combat. But before we get into that, I want to express that we have a new member of the Gainesville Greninjas. We are unfortunately going to have to say goodbye to Flygon, or Shino, who has not seen play this week, or this season, and we are going to be introducing you to Heracross. Heracross is going to be a nice addition because I think the main flaw that I see in most of my drafts is I do not pack a fighting Mon. A fighting Mon or my fighting resists are limited at that point. Like, I'm not saying Heracross is a good fighting resist, but he does have fighting stab, which is very spammable, and I do not abuse it. Heracross can run Guts, SD for bulkier teams, Moxie Scarf, Banded. It has Close Combat, it has Mega Horn, great option, Knockoff, Stone Edge, Earthquake. Move Pool is very good. So yeah, this is going to be what I feel is a good addition to the team. Moving right along though, you are here for the Week 3 Team Builders. So for Week 3, combat consists of Azu, Scolipede, Heatran, Aerodactyl, Ditto, Bennett Mega, Alomomola, Garchomp, Rotom Heat, Masquerain, and Empoleon. So now what I have here is my Life Orb Dugtrio, Arena Trap again to trap Mons and bring Mons. I don't know if he'll bring Heatran because I have a lot of ground types like Flygon. At this point in time I had Flygon and Volcania and Dugtrio, but just in case, I do have it. It has Rock, Sucker Punch, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Sucker Punch. I don't know what Sucker Punch is for. I guess it's for Ditto. No, it's not even for Ditto. It's for Aerodactyl, to get some chip damage off on it, in case it wants to just chill there. Life Orb, so I'm not locked into a move. This speed spread is just enough to outspeed Scolipede, so it's Jolly, max attack with a little bit of HP, the rest of it to HP. Standard Dugtrio, you guys already know what it does by now, knowing the way I play. Trap, win. Now we got Rotom here. This week, I am not putting too much of the burden on Altaria. In fact, my main goal, I have my two biggest offensive presences are these two right here, Rotom and Volcanion. So far, the MVPs of weeks 2 and 3, I would say at least. So this Rotom is Life Orb. It has enough speed to outspeed Heatran at max speed. Jolly, yeah, max speed Jolly Heatran has Thunderous Bolt, Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, Pain Split. Pain Split just to recover some health after chip damage and hazards maybe, or Life Orb wears you down. Thunderbolt, Leaf Storm, Volt Switch, all good spammable moves. Once again, Rotom Heat seems to be really good in draft format. So yeah. Max special attack, and once again, speed only enough for Heatran, and then 72 EVs, rest in HP. Now we get to the Altaria set. Altaria here, my Altaria, which this week I've actually I remembered to put it on regular Altaria, because in custom game, it's automatically fully evolved in Mega Altaria, and we can't have that. So we've got Natural Cure, we have a supportish Altaria. It's a defensive set. This is basically going to be my pseudo Garchomp counter, because I feel like Garchomp is the biggest threat to my team. If it's SD, that would be a problem. If it's Scarf, that would be a problem. Return is the stab that knocks out Garchomp. Toxic is good for incoming Alomomola, whether they are physical or prepared for a physical or special set. Toxic can also hit things like Rotom Heat, which is I'm gonna treat as another wall. This is another wall of Rotom Heat. So if it wants to set up screens or something, then it won't do so for free. It's gonna suffer the Toxic. It's max defensive except for 36 attack EVs. 36 attack EVs are important because they allow Altaria to break the sub of Scolipede, max HP Scolipede, because I don't want that Scolipede baton passing left and right into threats. So I just want to keep breaking the sub with the Scolipede so it can't really make the pass worthwhile. Yeah, moving right along, we have Choice Scarf Volcanion makes an appearance again. It is Choice Scarf Modest, and it only has enough EVs just to barely outspeed Garchomp. That is not Scarf. So, I have Steam Eruption, Fire Blast, Standard Coverage, Sludge Wave for Azu, just in case he wants to be cheeky and get a Belly Drum off, Flamethrower if I don't have to hit a Fire Blast, if I don't want to miss against like Empoleon or some shit like that. But for the most part, once again, Steam Eruption is easily and such an easily spammable move. So yeah. So I'm relying on this to get some kills, you know, after a little bit of chip damage volting out with Rotom and Magnezone and Crobat, which you're going to see, then Volcanion should put in the work and end the game. Here we have physically defensive Crobat. This is my Scolipede counter. SDs, it shouldn't. If it's SD pass, it only will be carrying one coverage move, and then I can go into if the coverage move is Rock Slide, then I can accordingly go into like Magnezone or Dugtrio to deal with the Scolipede. If it has multiple attacks, then it's less likely SD. You know, if it's bulky, I have Infiltrator Brave Bird to knock it out from behind the sub. So it's U-turn to gain initiative, like, you know, because typically he's not gonna stay in like on on Golbat versus Scolipede. So I should sometimes get initiative with U-turn off. Roost, you know, restore my health defensively. Brave Bird just to deal damage, and Defog to get Hazard off because he has a lot of Hazard setters. He has Heatran, he has Aerodactyl, he has Empoleon, he has Garchomp. Although, quite honestly, I don't feel like Garchomp is going to be a Hazard setter this game. It will most likely be Heatran or Empoleon that are the Hazard setters. So yeah. And now we move on to the final mon, Magnezone. Air Balloon Magnezone, just in case. I fear Scarf Garchomp. I fear SD. I can get some damage off on Garchomp with this set. This set has enough speed to outspeed no speed Heatran. It has for no neutral speed Heatran, so then I can get a Miracle off. You know, the reason why it's Air Balloon is 1, to foil Scarf Garchomp's EQ, and 2, if Heatran wants to go for Heat Power, it would knock me out. Typically, if it's not an offensive Heatran, then Fire move does not knock me out, then I can just fire back with a Mirror Coat and deal with it, just in case my Dougie's been knocked out or something like that. And yeah, the EVs are just adjusted accordingly. It's 148 speed for the Heatran, and the rest up into special attack and HP. Mirror Coat, Volt Switch for initiative, Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Standard Magnezone. So yeah, that's the team, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you tune in for the battle next week versus Combat. Or no, not the next week, but I hope you tune in this week for the battle versus Combat. And look forward to seeing Heracross in future matches for our new pickup, because I believe that I'll actually be using him, unlike Flygon, who's been riding the bench. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Peace.